ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Zunbil series here on the Lord Master channel. And the reason why I'm stammering a little is because, well, I'm in a situation which that doesn't usually happen to me unless it's by my own design. But as you can see, this is Shahanshah Gatfar, in which he's a child ruler, a first one for the Hephthalite Empire. What happened to the previous one? Back then we had Taberna, who had passed on at the ripe old age of 74. And then my mother, Benebshan, Firg the Foolish, they called her. Whatever she did that earned her that nickname, can't recall. Then she disappeared without a trace at 27. Who knows what happened to her since then? I never know, and then here I am. A child ruler who is a Khan of the White Huns. Which of course, every time when there's a Khan of the White Huns that's sat on this here throne, there will be a little bit of natural dread that goes towards it, just to let everybody know of who is in charge here. And do not get in a fight with me. I will break you with this here Avar axe. Especially that I am raised in a martial education, which is something that would be inherited from mother, one would think. But I am the only child of this line of Spitamana. But the question is, who's going to rule the Hephthalite Empire once I'm gone? Well, that'd be my father, Kirgoman, who's of a different house. Even he's regent and also serves as a knight. Not good with his diplomacy education. Well, I wouldn't say that to go that far. He may have diplomacy skills, but he's not of the house. So, just like what happened to Mother with her disappearing. Some of you viewers may be wondering, what happens if you don't have children by the time that your dynasty, well no, the dynasty will not end. Not unless I outlive my father, then the line will go down to elsewhere, to Roxan, the Honorable of Kaptan. Although currently deep in the debt, fighting in a Liberty War. And whereas I'm trying to stay out of debt because the expenses that I really don't want to reduce the military nor to give away too many territories that are dear to me. Such as these, they're dear to me. And of course that one part down there too. I'll be sure to remind myself to build another building here. You do have the taxes, but let me think of what else that would be beneficial. Just for future reference. Cattle pastures, we should consider building those. Because the light cavalry that we do have, that's heavy cavalry. The lights, this one is. That unraised maintenance needs to go down a bit. So, we don't have much time to get along, so let's just keep it going and hopefully survive childhood. But however, my father, his loyalty is now situational. My paths happened to cross with Agrad Logda. To my surprise, as those does not have a great impression on my friend, Satrap Kandik. Let me tell you the story about Kandik. I make things even worse. Yeah. Situational Darks may use borrowed powers. They will generally split mandate benefits with Liege or to ignore the mandate entirely. You might need Private to give up the office's skills and powers to suit them. He used to be self-interested, which they would use the borrowed powers liberally and fulfill a mandate in order to swing the skills power. He may refuse to give up power if the skills don't have enough. So situation was no. Trouble was brewing inside of my domain as significant segments of the populace, inspired by dangerous technology, are showing their distress about the conditions of living. The commoners are refused to engage with all the bureaucrats running the place, disobeying the orders given by the militia, causing all sorts of havoc with the general policies being implemented in the region. This state of affairs causes significant disturbance here and can lead to dangerous situations for my physical integrity down the road. Oh, we must weather this storm. A friend of wood. Friends are often so fickle and prone to betrayal. Never has my dearest friend ever betrayed me. My favorite toy is more than just a toy to me. He's my best friend. However, my guardian, Bob, has been insisting that I cast my best friend aside and spend time with real children and properly socialize. But he doesn't just understand what my sweet toy means to me. Guess I'm too old for him now. Bob here, he's the guardian and he's an administrator. Poor health, but he has the knowledge of military matters. That's why I chose him. This is the person I'm betrothed to. Betrothed Devi. She may be craven, but I just hope that vassals like her. That's opinion towards me, not her. I'd like to know the situation over in that large Indian kingdom. North Indian kingdom there. The faction disbanded because the old man just died. Time in a second. What else do I have in mind? Oh yeah, this control that just went down drastically. Get this back up. Raised army maintenance, keep that one in mind. My tax collector, Nestakotz, has returned from her recent journey around the realm. She requested an audience. The clowner brought back something more valuable than gold. My late judge collected the crown's due in Kabul. During my time there, I heard quiet rumors that beneficent on Nestakotz is the one behind big on this murder. Not for the investigation. So rumors appear indeed appeared to be genuine. Excellent work. You have no chance of succeeding that imprisonment, which of course that could cause all sorts of problems. That may cause tyranny. Either or. Strong hook. Give me. Gotcha. Might be used for future reference. Do we have any prisoners to ransom? No. No. Caught. My guardian Bob caught me stealing from Marzban child. Marzban Kanchil's travel chest while he was visiting the castle. Threatening punishment, Bob demanded an explanation. Oh, hell. I have no more right to do anything than others do. Maybe, for being humble, maybe vassals will respect me a little more. And when you get more vassals on your side, the more they're willing to pay you in taxes. I may be brave, but I'm also patient and humble. So one would think that I'm more passive. Or calm trait would be perfect for passive characters, but I'm not a calm person, am I not? As I look upon the young sorceress walking by, sweaty with labored blush on her cheeks, I'm entranced. What is this longing? I know she's on my counter, but oh my heart. She likes me too, so develops a crush. Alright. Again, at 11 years old, it's usually range from 10 to 14, I believe. I don't know, I forget which, where you're at a more impressionable age. But that's from my real life experiences. Especially when I was, 12 years old or so. But that's not to be brought up because it's a real life thing, and I'll keep that to myself. At least we're making more gold again. That's good. Swish, crack. The sound of wooden sword whirring through the air, finding its target is still enemy. I readied myself to take another swing. I've caught the eye of another. Sadri clatters down steps, brandishing a sword of his own. Gatfar! Say how you do against me. I look up Sadri up and down warily. These swords could probably do a fair amount of damage if you struck some of one. Sadri looks too little enthusiastic for my liking. Alright, take your stance. Palmieri Wild Oat, who is too much of a nice guy. He and I stalk around each other, each weighing our options. He hefts a fearsome wooden sword, while I grip my own wooden sword tightly. The stated web feels cool and weighty on my grasp. Yeah, for an 11-year-old. This fight may be only until first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. Attack first and attack hard. On guard! Lightning assault. Try to overwhelm at the start of the bout. It doesn't matter which move you pick, you're gonna get stress. Putting all my strength into my first strike, I leap straight for Sadri, hefting my sword high into a powerful cleave that sends him reeling. Spotting an opportunity, Sadri forwards and headbutts me hard in the face. I reel backwards, wrong-footed. My form is good, with only small errors. Sadri's stance is failing. My opponent is reeling for me. Victory so close I could practically taste it. I'll show you how to have the sword. A confident attack. With skill and poise, I make a series of well-placed strikes. My sword flows around Sadri like water, each strike chaining fluidly onto the next. In a series of perfectly timed strikes, Sadri tries as he launches a quick slash at me, but the blow is easily swatted away. The form is good, with only small errors. Sadri's stance is a disaster. I'm a patient person. Better men than you have died and tried to bring my guard. So strict guard, focus entirely on defending it all. Low chance of success, but no risk to my injury. I got him. I won the duel. Right. But take it, Lord Master, that's not how you spell. I mean, I'm in the middle of typing something. I'm kind of ignoring what's going on my screen, and I'm looking at another. There we go, Lord Master. Okay, now let's take a look what's happened. Besides peasant migrations. You shirked your duties. Factions come and go. A grand tour that I could do now. Although it's kind of dangerous for, well, not that dangerous for a strong lord like me. But obviously I don't have the money to make that happen. You know, for a grand tour. Because don't you know how much these cost? To do, at least go to one place. See? Even with that. Reduce that. And it's still expensive. I think you're better off just meeting with your fellow peers. Oh, it's almost there. Keep going. Wants to forge a crown. Right, where were we? The old Turco-Hephthalite male. So, fortunately this thing's going to be destroyed. This was created so long ago. Yeah, we just can't afford it. Rival. Here we go. I'm willing to spend all the money. So I just want to make sure that anyone wants to come over here, they may do so. And that includes my Courtier and Crush. It'll take 5 months. There's my Crush. And what else? Yeah. Your what? Spent piety. Father. This doesn't make it situational. And I told him to fill the coffers. My stewardship skills reached up to 10, which is good because that means you know, we're not at the domain limit just yet, but income will be coming in again, as it should be. I don't suppose we have a seneschal active, right? Yes, we do. But it's in terrible condition. Yep, time for a replacement. Two acclaimed knights. I want someone who's not a knight but is good at the job. And there it just went down again. Cold War. Independence War. I cannot because we do not have the finance to fund a large war, especially that it's one that's gonna break the empire in half. I cannot risk it, I'm sorry. But its independence, that means the realm will be smaller and smaller. And my dishonor comes at a cost because the fame dropped, which will go back up soon enough. Not to worry. Oh, typhus! I've heard stories of brave soldiers dying like flies before it even set foot on the battlefield. But me, Shahanshah, this aching feverish nightmare is not a fate meant to be. As yet another meal forces its way up my throat. I pray for redemption. My nostrils stink of the sharp stench of bile. Do not worry, my lord. Titus is treatable. I assure you. I may be strong, but not that strong. But it's too late to consider now. You're poor at your job as physician. I could have replaced you, but we simply did not have the time. So do no more than is necessary. Play it safe. Even Sinna told me to lie down on my bed and then offer in my hands. Firmly he rubbed and slapped my palms until they were red, and repeated the treatment on my soles. As a finishing touch, he pinched me gently up and down my limbs. This odd procedure turns out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Thank you, Ibn Sina. I think, yeah, I will make it. Typhus takes a while to get rid of. But be careful with me. I have typhus. I don't want to give it to all of you. Everyone is here. As all the small lords and ladies rush into the room, I feel myself grow giddier and giddier. I am thrilled that my vassal Shadow Quds and my cousin Wadabagan both could make it. Not to mention Bagash, son and heir of my vassal Sadar Janshia. Welcome. And be careful, I have typhus. A ball pounced past me. Skip back in the waiting arms of Busk. You want to join? I got a ball. We could do some more players. Well, I'm a rowdy chump. Sick or not, I'll join. Game begins. Even though we were children, football can turn into an awfully rough game. What started as a playful match suddenly turned to a fully fledged melee. It takes a few seconds to get my bearings back. When I do, I hear a shrill cry of pain and terror from the pile of fighting children. Stuck at the bottom, I spot Vagash being trampled by scores of feet. He cries up pitifully. But the noise is too loud and the others too fixated on the game. Hold on, I'm coming. Typhus be damned. 47% chance I rescue him heroically. 52% chance I rescue him. 0% chance that I would have to protect his body with my own and get hurt subsequently. He'll be my friend. So I rescue him. Bagish. Bagish! How you say his name. Hey, she found a gold stash. Why don't you give me the money? Because I'm going to be in debt soon. Ross's laughter splits the air. Just across the corridor from me. Big eyes coils before Buska. It was pointing at her division. She could barely even kick a football. Who would want to be friends with that waif? I guess Snivin looks from his sport. It seemed to be feeling far between. Hey, that's my crush. You leave her alone. So, 81% chance I intimidated the backing off, thus increasing my prowess and martial more. 18% chance he calls my bluff and beats me, giving me either scratches or bruises or being wounded. Stop that! I intimidated the backing off. Gained a tiny bit of fame. Unlike many before me, I was strong enough to survive the ravages of the dreaded camp fever. It was a brutal challenge, I will not deny it, but I persevered. I lived to fight another day. Praise the Zun. Will you be quiet for the love of the Tirtangakaras? Vikramaditya is leaning out of a moment window above us. Pull up a big dick. Shaking his fist. You blasted kids are making such a racket I can barely hear myself think. I pick out a ball as it approaches me, regarding the old man as he comes down on us. He is truly ancient, maybe even 30 or 40 years old. Try 69 years old. No wonder he is angry. Be quiet, you mad old fool! Increase my intrigue a bit, and I gain disrespects the elderly. From a young age, his character has shown a healthy disdain of those older and supposedly wiser, which is rather endears them to the young. So the other children are like me, while the parochial vassals, not so much. Glory's widely known. It's all getting a bit competitive here in the game of football. I thought fairly informed in my mind when another flashpoint occurred. As Vegas clattered almightily by Busk, setting her tumbling into the nearby bush. Busk hopefully begins to laugh. That's enough, Vegas stammers out angrily. Extricate yourself from the bush. She grabs the ball as she does so. I'm going home and I'm taking my ball. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't your fault. Pusk is going to apologize. Due to myself being humble. So I increased my diplomacy by 2, which is something that I am sorely lacking. Because of my heritage of being a child of a concubine. But it's not my mother who's the concubine, it's my father who was the concubine. So he's not as a man as he thinks he is, some would think. It was all good to forget all the responsibilities for a while and spend time with the other children, but I'm told that I have to return to my duties now. Well, it's so much fun. Hopefully we could do this again soon. Till next time. Spy Master's passed. Whew. Hardly anybody to trust. Especially me being disrespectful to others. Especially someone who was once fired in the council. But you like me well enough, friend, so I'd rather have it this. But now all I gotta do is sit on my hands and wait for something to happen. It's the best I could do now. And now I'm an aspiring fighter. He's familiar with the ways of his culture's traditional combat, even fighting a few axes against the peasants as a teenager. Remember, the house head is me. If anything happens to this character that dies suddenly and father takes over, again, the contingency that I have is to switch character to whoever is the new house head of House Zunbil. So many landed Zunbil characters, they're really going at it. Pet my parrot. Hey, is it possible that I can steer? Yes, I can. I should steer towards that way. Because I want them to go that way. Why that way? That improved taxation thing. That might come useful. No longer my witness. That's going to be one of the first stacks when I become an adult, if we can afford it. We got to improve relations, reinforce relations, particularly with the East Asians, for renown reasons. Deceitful, stubborn, and now you're craven too. So you are terrified of me. But we do like each other. Not exactly like friends, like these that I have. Dang it. Don't have that social figure thing just yet. Antagonistic, competitive, because of actions, so it's just going crazy with the house unity thing. Like it's just back and forth, you know, like that. known for my dedication to my faith. Which, of course, that means this goes up. Look at how Zunist our realm is. This illusion faction. Zealous Muslim. That's problematic. Whoever your guardian was taught you something that is considered false. Looks like we got a real rebel here. Even though there is no such thing as a crime of apostasy in our realm. But it's something they need to be watched for. Matter of fact, no. Damn it. Put it here. Capital is over here. My lion is gone. Much better. It's become painfully clear that your spy master, Shahanshah, has employed spies on my court. I do not know what they're looking for. Was this my servants? I have nothing to hide, but employer, please make them stop. You're merely imagining things. There's gotta be something on her, and I don't particularly like it. Especially that she holds the lands that is considered the wealthiest and most developed part of a throne, you say? Well, we don't have a throne. Shit. Okay, get me a new throne. It wants to make a skull. Oops, sure. Get rid of this book. It's kind of nice with this, but get rid of that too. Learning's not a priority. But look at the court artifacts. Well, the ones that you don't plan on using. Particularly those that are not on display. Or things we do not have room for, and we could just, get rid of them. Especially that would give us a lot of things. Yeah, we can afford it now. Banner of Thankfulness. Is that a Christian artifact? You already got one mysterious lamp. Get rid of that. This is a nice one. I never want to see this damn thing again. That fertility killing artifact. So yes, I want you to make a sculpture. As well. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Sada Pranayata is still standing on shaky ground. It's a mess. However, I've got a brilliant idea. How of my beneficiary? Well, she had a dedication to the masterpiece making. If I dedicate, they will be deeply touched by my generosity. With no choice but to like me more. So there's the... Yes. Should be a friend as well. Dedicate the artifact to you. I'll visit you one day. In a grand tour. Insists that the funds of Spider are not enough to create an artifact worthy of my stature. With just a bit more gold, I could create something truly magnificent. Whatever you need, that's why I saved it up for this, after destroying so many artifacts here. Now, my beneficiary left to bring a small box presented me to ring. As I open a gift, I expect a jewel, ring, or carving, but to my surprise, inside it's a miniature throne. So small only a mouse could sit upon it. The prototype for your new seat, my lord. I thought it would amuse you. Be nice, I'll hold on to that. Let me see that thing. Miniature throne. Get rid of it! Made some money back. They may never know. Oh. Alright, Courtiers. Looks at the chambers. I noticed my cat Nest got to cause himself. My lord, I take it you received news. I fear I'm not long for this world. I have to admit, Nescott here is a great comfort. Nescott spirit left so sad as like whining and complaining as soon as they were separated. And now I cannot help but wonder if the cat somehow sensed the disease. It might be too late for his family. But I won't dismiss Nescott's reason in the future. Nescott, stay with her now. A Romany person who has cancer. Damn, why am I not married to you? Because I was about to say Venga Chalukya. And that's kind of far from here. I mean, that is a great realm. I bump into a very grave looking Lemta, my coveter. Hope it doesn't bring ill news of the splendid throne soon and ready for me. Well, there, my liege, I've hit a wall in my work. Nothing major. My ideas have gone to ground as fresh as mouths I was noticing. Just need some inspiration. Mighty Shahanshah. Might you have some prior examples I could examine? to the Great Hall. See if we can find some inspiration. I gave Lemta a quick tour of the chaos. It occurs to me that my grand hall is not quite as grand as it could be. Just a few rounds of the room before returning to me. Crestfallen. My age, is there nothing here that stands out to me? Is there anything else? Oh, hell, what a waste of time. God dang it. Maharaja of Nepal. That's down there? Some god. Oh Lord, look at that wood, the grain, the density. Never seen such fine quality before. My beneficiary lent up breaks over from market precision to a cost of merchant on a covered item. Stagger over fine. At this, my project will reach new heights. I create something truly marvelous. Please, my Shahanshah, bestow this gift upon me. Screw it. Absolutely. Guard sees what Lemta needs. I'm only doing the tyranny route because it doesn't affect stress as much as, well, don't you know who I am? The Khan here. I'm the Shahanshah. I am the Khan of the White Huns. I'm the Raja de Raja. All of those titles. Raja de Raja is basically the Raja of Rajas. King of Kings, if you will. Kilgorman is going to be a new sword made of hard steel as per our family tradition. It is finely balanced and custom made to my needs. It wants to bring glory to House Zunbil and uphold our family values. I'll be an example for House Zunbil. They gave me a sword. Let me see this. It will not compare it to, you know, the axe. So, wrought iron certified craftsmanship. Everything's construction serves a purpose. As Compatibility pretense gives the owner a strict, utilitarian aura. A tiny but elegant description on the site. Dedicated for my dear son, Gatfar. Motto of the Junid family. Splendid over industry. It's elegant description. Sign. Club-footed fool. My cat is pregnant. Ah, this again. For the throne. So, can we get a fair price? It probably won't do. Much not convinced, but nevertheless, it'll be of higher quality. It better be the damnedest good throne that I've ever sat on. Oh, wait, what are you making again? Who does what? No, she's making the throne. You are making a sculpture. Okay, I got it mixed up because I got two inspirations ongoing. Cat's giving birth. Tiny orange kitten. Orange kitten. Roxana. You know, the date of this recording is on April 2nd. And the day after, on April 3rd, that would be my cat's 4-year birthday. The cat's turning 4 years old. He's a male who is a very vocal cat. He always meows when there's humans around. 80% of the time he just meows for food. The other 20% he just meows because he wants to be petted. As I said, vocal cat. My lord, a beneficiary limited just me over to an object covered in fabric of a wide grin on his. I've toiled many days and nights. Finally, my work is done. She whips the covering off, and my eyes grow wide as I see what's hidden beneath. A regal throne of excellent craftsmanship. The frame is constructed of solid, ample posts, and the seat is cushioned with lamb's wool pillows. This is lovely. A little bit of court grandeur wouldn't hurt. Since our religion is equal, there, now the seat is just as equal as the queen consort. Whoever will sit on it one day. Oh. I just pulled a muscle. Developments on halt. Embezzler. Interesting. There's gotta be dirt on that woman. I'll cross the courtyard between my parrot and my cats. Oh god, cats and birds. I had no time to react. They're at each other's throats. Fur fly as they both hiss, growl, and shriek loud enough to alarm. Consequences then. Let me see the attitude of these two birds. This is a good friendly, while the other is good at accepting, and the parrot is pregnant, as in going to lay an egg. I don't want to get caught in the middle. I'm sure they'll work it out. Be patient, and then I will be humble about that. I shall be patient. They'll work out at the end. Just this. That was a good one. As necessary, it's close to get to your mouth, dripping with blood and gore. I'm sinking heart to walk towards where it came from. Soon enough, I happen upon the still body of my cat Pexin. You mean parrot Pexin? How could you? That damn thing was gonna lay an egg. Lord of benefits yours suggests me over an object covered in fabric of wide grimace. I've told many days nice. My word is done. He whips the covering off of my eyes, grow wide, see what's in it. An opulent statue of Shahanshah Gatfar, even though I'm 15 years old. Painted and masterfully carved. The Shahanshah is famous for his enlightened reign over the Hephthalite Empire. Okay, I've not lived up to that reign yet. My goodness. It's like you see the future or something. The maple of the sculpture is masterfully worked. Time for our descriptions. Dedicated stalwart friend, Pranayata. Put that over here. What the hell is that? So, this here looks like a bird. Am I a representation of that? Though to be fair, where that man came from, he came from the lands far up north. So they think differently up there than we do. And they say that I am to have an enlightened reign, despite the fact that I'm a man of militaristic principles. We barely discovered battlements for the Turco-Hephthalite culture. So the good thing is that we can unlock the early medieval era fortification buildings, fortification rights for feudal government, even or clan. Men-at-arms maintenance goes down. That's the important thing. Lowered maintenance means more income. And soon we'll have a mangonels. But keep in mind, I am not the culture head, but that'll soon change in about 2 months. Thank you, my friend, even though you ate my bird. So now the question is, can I protect my country from internal matters, especially over Punjab, which is, you know, the most... With the help of Bob and the university, I achieved an understanding of warfare that far exceeds that of any of my peers. Even I had a little natural inclination towards the subject. My mastery of it is still an achievement. My knight training alongside has proceeded acceptably, and I have fought a few uppity peasants with some success. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people I've made an impact on the man I've become. The friendship I shared with Vegas meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have on my side means a lot. I had some memorable times with Vegas. She truly helped me to understand both myself and love. Shahanshah Gatfar, you're a man now. She will not forget my fondness for her. And I am no longer Bob's ward. You know, I mean, there was an option that I could have become Buddhist, but I think you're better off being Zunist. Because if you were a Mahayana Buddhist right now, at that very moment, they don't hold any holy sites, and how do they get to give you a benefit? Don't see any point in that. But I'm a brilliant strategist. So if I were you, I would go for strategy. Your prowess is already high enough. So we should go with all this. How much is it to go to university? Because we could go to Kabul locally and be educated some more. But unfortunately, that's a lot more than the bargain. Yeah, be brave, don't be a pussy. That'll be a great way to get myself killed, but no, not really. $427, remember that cost. That's gonna be my next plan. Go to university. Where wait till 1 month and I will be its cultural head. Ah, here it is. Envoys of Explorers. Diplomacy per level of fame goes up. And this increases a little bit of that diplomacy range. And now the decision to reinforce relations with Silk Road communities can be taken more than once in a lifetime. And it can unlock the present skilled Silk Road entertainers style rulers. But since we have Kucha, we have the Kuchian entertainers instead. Thank Zun. This would definitely be beneficial to whatever I may need. Now I can take it as many times as I like instead of waiting to an old age, which is when we usually implement that. But again, money's on the university. But as the culture head now, won't go for arch saddle. No. Manorialism unlocks all early medieval era economic buildings. That would be a bigger priority in my opinion. For money and for development, that's why. Although I would love to, get more cattle pastures, but that can wait. Yeah, we could build keeps now, that's another thing. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales of distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Ranguang's peddlers purport to have brought Polician objects. They come from the faraway court of the great ruler. Veluke Kunas, the glib of White Rus. I got in the leading Turco saga. I've seen your Turco-Hephthalite sword. Part of it, and I'll give you this one-of-a-kind sword. If I had somewhere to verify the hawker's story. Well, we don't raid anymore because army's too big and it's expensive to maintain. Not worth the investment. So I'd be willing to get rid of that. Scale armor. I suppose I could part of it. At least money's not the issue. This Venice ever getting going is laughable. Years have passed since my great mother, Mother Firg, disappeared without a trace. I hope she is serving Zun in the heavens now. Yet her spirit of faith is still present among the living. Both as an inspiration and a challenge, I'm still regarded as a pious Zunist. Just yesterday, an old Flamen was praising her at the current ruler. I wonder if Zun feels the same about me. I feel the burn need to prove myself as a man of faith to my own, to step out of my mother's shadow. Zun will see me as my own self. It's another thing I should consider in future. Thank you for the additional taxes. I need that to go to the university. Or should I say the Grand Temple of Kabul. As it's shorter and more convenient instead of going all the way to Kashmir. Keep looking! What left is your line? Oh, this part's about to break away. I will not break the betrothal. It's been a long day. I stretch my legs out in front of me as I relax at my writing table. My weary bones being rested for the first time today. Cross over me. Nestacart saunters along the shelf, exploring the higher reaches of the room. Jack seems so high. My holy stick! That's not there on the shelf. Nestacart's making a beeline right for it. His feline eyes wide of interest to watch yours as the paw extends. Oh, no, you don't, you little cat wrangler. 10 years. So, yeah, he's proven himself to be an expert in the tricking art of handling cats. Don't approach. It's my father. My father, Kurgo, has been getting more irritable by the day. As I sat on my throne, contemplated possible causes. The man stormed himself towards me just when I misbehaved his child. Gatfar, my son, you've got to do something about these mournful rags you call clothes. Don't you care what people think of you? This is no way for Shahanshah to present himself. At this rate, you'll be the laughing stock of the Hephthalite Empire. Nay, of all the Turco-Hephthalites. Ah, yes, this is a way to get him off the inheritance. So I don't have to worry about the, the succession crisis should I suddenly pass and go to somewhere else of the Zunbil dynasty. Yes. Perhaps you prefer the robes of a monk. There. That solves the issue. So, Rakshana, the Honorable, you're the one who rules now. Dynasty lives. So should I die suddenly, it will go to my aunt, who is much more nice person. Can end the Regency now. I'm not a boy anymore. You're a monk now, which means you do have increased prowess due to unrelenting faith as you're a member of the clergy and the recruitment. Being a monk, being a devoted member of Zun is the greatest virtue that a person can have. A claim from Punjab. Whose claim? Who's that's getting it? Oh great, another authority. Clear to even converted in parts of the realm. Ah, it's time. Time to go to the university. To Kabul. I ain't scared of no one. Or nothing. Path will be simple. We'll go through Panjir, at the mining settlement there. Then we'll go down to Kabul, and it's the Grand Temple. Then I pass through Bamiyan, and then back home. like to study hard. Despite the fact that my learning skill is average. Not as great as some would suggest. Shouldn't be traveling in winter. I didn't think about the date. Hope I don't get frostbite. Traveling. This is my bodyguard. Can I trade him? The holy stick. Too expensive. Hold it right there. Get down to these first. I'm finally here, walking the halls of Kabul, revered seat of all knowledge of the Zunist world. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. And what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions a student could ever desire. Well, it's time to get started. What was that thing I wrote? Second. Wrote a little poem. Cat hunts for mice and Gatfar for knowledge. Zunbil mail. No! That thing is very valuable. Never. Universities and centers of higher education are always a bustling hive of socialization. In these hollow halls, the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge, which is why it could be helpful to make friends and feel part of a community. These, at least, are my first thoughts when Baladin approaches me, the smell of Shiraz white on his breath. Join me and my friends, Gatfar. Prove to us the might of the Shahanshah by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. No thanks. Aced an assignment. Kabul is often the home of fervent debates among teachers and students alike. After a particularly enlightening lecture from our teacher, Tabshir, I find myself dragged into another one such debate with another student. No, you are making no sense. You are completely misinterpreting the philosopher's point, I scream. You are completely delusional, advised me. From the corner of my eye, I see Tabshir stare as a pensive look on his face. Oh boy. But, as the master said, 46% chance that my studies become more successful and Tabshir will be impressed. Or 53% chance that I made that balance right. He bested me. Damn! Teaching at Kabul takes place for the most part in oral form. Students are encouraged to exercise radical prowess and show the progress in their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Levav has asked me and Danush to take up opposing sides on a topic of reason versus faith to discuss it out. 73% chance that my position is stronger, or 22% chance I'm outmatched. Either much more successful or slightly more successful. I want a debate. Students, we have a stage speaker joining us today. My teacher Taberna exclaims, "Let us welcome High Shaman Waldabagan of Kabulistan, the utmost authority on Zunist doctrine in Kabul." Greetings, Waldabagan Sami. While paying close attention, today we'll be exploring the nature of unusual diseases and how it connects to the nature of Zun. The other students straighten their backs and procure their clothes. This is gonna take a while. Well, after all, she is a scholar and a cunning politician, the wisest of us all, and I have no way of taking that. So 0% chance that I'm massively more successful. A 1% chance of getting killed by it, just for calling it out. Plus, so instead, just fiercely scribbled notes. Become much more successful while getting stressed for that. You what? You challenged to an artifact? What artifact? You didn't say which artifact. You wanna get tough with me? Okay. He's got his sword, and I have mine, which is an Avar axe, but it's a sword fight, so let's be fair. I'll show you off the sword. My sword flows around Nukunzuk like water. Each strike chaining fluid into the next. A series of perfectly timed attacks. Nukunzuk wastes no time, meeting me with an intense series of powerful cleaves that force me back step by step. My form is good, only with small errors. His stance is formidable. My opponent's guard is fierce, and I feel far from victory. Strike, parry, first. I leave in action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, drawing myself hard against Nukunzuk's guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. Nukunzuk shifts into a defense stance, his sword forming a damned near impenetrable wall of perfect praise between me and him. Evenly matched. Is that the best you got? You can't even hit me. I play myself defensive time, allowing to tire himself to stay fresh. It becomes harder to injure myself. Time and again, I backpedal, dodge, and weave, always keep it just within a tempting target distance. Soon, showing signs of exhaustion, Nukunzuk shifts to a defense stance. His sword, damn! Seems he's on the defensive as well. Both our stance is incredible. Is this sort of death round? Let's see what. I'll show you the sword. I got him. So I got this. Trying the human body. That's what he was challenging for. I'm so distracted by midnight says by a loud crash and a near-deafening slam. The expensive sounding shatter. What world is going on? The source of the disturbance appears to be two peasants. Zun knows how they got in here. Ravenously gulping down a barrel of University's violet shaba. This'll teach them what it was just. Yeah, you think they're better than us just because they can read? Oh, those poor unfortunate souls. I will see that you learn how to read. One is Courtiers, the other Punjabi. You could be a good commander, despite what you just did. That'll help their learning. Great massacre. This has been such an amazing experience. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study at Kabul. The depth of their thinking and the breadth of their search. Just being part of the same environment has made me a much better person. With my newly gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. So I gained 2 perk points. Which means I got to tier 3. I was on the way to tier 3, so I got 2 perk points and a high chance to upgrade my education trait. And did. So now I'm an exalted warlord. Gatfar overcomes seemingly insurmountable odds on the battlefield with consummate ease, turning whole campaigns of a single death maneuver. So not only to martial plus 10, but also plus 3 stewardship. Our movement speed will be much faster, as well as the effectiveness all the way up for the army's siege web effectiveness, which is just plus 50%. Plus 50% monthly martial lifestyle experience and plus 25 monthly stewardship lifestyle experience. Also I gained this book, Zunbil Revelry, a beautiful tome that shows a modest understanding of diplomacy as it touches upon subjects such as the art of feasting. The cover is wood. It has been painted to display a repeating image of a detailed boa. Now, when I'm in command of an army, the movement speed will be way faster. And we have hit and run, taking less tree losses while our infantry will do much more damage and they are tougher. I'll be sure to get that. If I were to go on campaigns, I'll be sure to lead my armies to victory, even though I have no commander traits to speak of. I'm an excellent fighter, but I need to be just as capable as a commander that I could be as well. Get it up to 15, then you're at the domain limit. Visited the Buddhas of Bamyan. The old man finally croaked. So a new one. Right, who wants to be the next court physician? That's the cut. You'll do. Our path takes us to a sizable camp of Turkic travelers. The group amicably gestures over us to join them. Of tough-looking man stirs a thick white liquid in a pot. He pours some of it on a small bowl and hands over to Kumish. It's great for the bowels. Drink up, my friend. Another two, I mean, whisper to each other in their own language. Just all been enough me to hear them. Unfortunately, I don't understand your strange speech. Hopefully they have good intentions. Let's get some Tibetan heritage. Huh. Wish I could afford you, but I can't. So, I shouldn't be so mistrusting. 50% chance that it's delicious, or 50% chance I've sedated and been robbed. I was sedated and robbed! Perhaps you take payment in blood. Crud. None of these choices are adequate. I can find my way home. I don't need no caravan master. I know the country. Oh, go for Middle Eastern, because look how close you are. It's no trouble, this cat. So now I've decided to reinforce relations with the Middle Eastern communities in my realm. The merchant networks of Iranian, Arabian, and Jewish origin can be found across the Silk Road. Wherever trade may flow, anyone who seeks to encourage commerce and development will look to their aid. If we do good business with them, we can all surely prosper and grow. There, now we're at the domain limit. Things will start improving. And bring in the Middle Eastern merchant settlers. No matter their ethnic or religious origin, merchants from the Middle East can be found throughout much of the Silk Road, ranging from Arabs to Iranians and Jews and more. They have been especially prolific in establishing colonies in major trade centers and crossroads in order to broaden their business networks. I managed to convince some members of the local Middle East community to assist me in recruiting people from their homelands or from elsewhere along their Silk Road networks to come and settle on my lands. They get to expand their networks while also helping me to bring even more prosperity to my lands. I eagerly welcome the cause. It's a win-win, so every little bit helps. Especially, you have to start making all this fortune again. Because we're going to start building a cattle pasture here, the land that I hold, just to reduce the light cavalry maintenance more. I mean, it's been much more reduced than it was now. Especially more so because I have an extremely high martial, which further goes down with the men-at-arms maintenance. Now, if only we could translate that to having even better stewardship. See, that's the reason why we're making this great fortune again. Charting human body. Why does everybody want this thing? I say no. Paris has been overthrown and now this man moves it. Liberty War, Liberty War. Come on in. I want dirt on that man. An urn. Master by his peers. How much? Okay, you got it. See if you can make a good urn. Oh, I thought I pulled a muscle on my neck. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I have issues in real life, but that's due to, things that's beyond my control, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Especially you people. Don't get too worked up on things. Don't worry about me. I'm still I'm still making videos. At least none of you have been making any more of that westward expansion. One of these days, I hope to see the day that the Hephthalite Empire collapses. Alright. How generous. Again, they made a sculpture, a statue of me, because they believe that I will have an enlightened reign here. Well, I'm an excellent man of martial skill and of prowess. I'm a military man at heart, but enlightened? Well, that depends on who you ask. Not what I want. One second. One day I'll hold a grand tournament myself, since I'm great at just about anything. But you gotta have a little bit of variety in your skills. Like, I'll probably be a great swordsman, great bow user, and all that. You know, do we have books that's for martial? Yeah, it's great and all to have small health boosts, but don't we have something that's... No. I think we lost them. Or we never had one to begin with, I don't remember. Again, look, my curse... God dang it, I can't get the words out. My personal concern right now, in this short term, is realm stability. I want to make sure that none of these people get together to start a civil war, otherwise I will put them down harshly personally. Hey, yes, to my aunt. Now she'll be much more amenable. But again, it's only a matter of time before I finally get married to the Sari of the Pratahara. And then my dynasty will spread to there when I have children of my own and they go over there. And I want legitimate children, no concubines, yet. The light of Zun guides me in my holy quest, as it once guided my mother, the great Benemption on Benemption Fair. The life of Zun's pious servant is not an easy one, yet I feel compelled to become even greater than my mother. Should a good Zunist always learn to pursue the recognition of both his peers in Zun? Is a mother's example a beacon to follow, or is a goal to achieve and surpass? There's still much way to achieve. You convinced me. 1 second. How much is it for a pilgrimage? Like, say, from here to Multan. $150. You're coming with me. $160. Remember the cost. $160. Remember that. That's going to be the last thing I'll do before I end that episode. Go on a pilgrimage. Zunbil urn. The exquisite urn of masterful craftsmanship is made of clay and encircled the depiction of motifs from the Zunbil motto and coat of arms. Time battle issues are on site. Dedicated to stalwart friend Roxana. Thank you. One more time. Okay, pilgrimage now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just said it rapidly like nobody's business. Hang on. Pilgrimage. Pious. Well done. Someone special and... Yeah, we could not bring... Well... Can we wait one more month? No, no, no. You can reduce that, you idiot. It's this way. And I could slow down, earning me much more piety. And I'll be much more altruistic here. It's just gonna be me, my caravan master, court physician, and my bodyguard. That is it. And that man too. Roxanne has arrived at Balk, give her the spirit's logic for taking over his leader, House Zunbil. I'm polite enough, embracing her before the talks. She speaks on the history of our house, from the days of Bahar Takan to the present. I patiently wait for the crux of our argument. At long last it comes, nephew. You are yet young and inexperienced, with much to learn. So it's my youth, is it? Perhaps she is right. Yeah, she's my aunt, my friend. Very well, but I'd like to remain in an advisory capacity. Gatfar considers my pearls thoughtfully, probing his eyes. And there's nothing else to discuss. Come in the Regent and enter the Regency. Selfless. Now, at any time, I can get the head house thing. At any time, okay? Not terribly concerned because the renown just went up for doing that. 50-50. Again, whenever I'm returned. She's back in power. As we arrive at a great temple at the Temple of Adji, I order my procession to halt and admire this holy place. The services of spiritual needs for so many here in Amas Planet of Bamian. Steps to the temple are frantically littered with the lowly and destitute. Perhaps a great opportunity to show the people of Amas Planet of Bamian just how magnanimous and kind age I could be. Alms for the poor. You know, I could have taken the Silk Road merchants, but that would take too damn long to get here from point A to point B. No, I could prove with such evidence brought forward there is a Frogger is not the daughter of Mashashash Nukadzuk, that you're formed by Malcolm. Shafata. Son of a beeswax! You eat it. Finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Motan. As the Flamen offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for Zun to bring me here at this moment of time. I've walked the holy path. You're sending me a gift. 150 gold. You must be generous. Or I don't know. But you'll pay me. Thank you. Could say no to gift of money. During our pilgrimage in Multan, I can't help but return to the local market. Wares. One sample particular catches my attention. The merchant grins. I have the wares that my lord has going. These exotic goods, I presume, would surely make a nice profit back home. Or maybe I could even save them as a gift. These over here look intriguing. I should easily be able to triple this. Purchase the exotic goods. So we take the exotic wares to be sold back home. Yeah, we didn't need a Silk Road merchants for that. As I stroll around the streets of Modan, I stop in front of the small temple. The building is comparatively bland and humble, but a small crowd of pilgrims scattered in front of it. When I'm moving closer, I realize they're scratching their heads, trying to make sense of the plaque next to one of the guardian statues, written in a foreign language. This could be an opportunity to do my fellow pilgrims a service. What does that plaque say? Yeah, I deciphered it. Yeah. Joshka, my fellow pilgrim, peers out into the sprawling holy site of Motan as we make our way through them. Motan is truly a sight to behold. place where cultures meet and faiths come together to worship. Are we not blessed to get to experience such familiarity and companionship? He looks at me expectantly. The feats spirituality can achieve. Our time at the sacred site draws to an end. I'm slightly concerned I did not get a chance to prove my devoutness to Zone as much as I perhaps would have liked to. This being my first pilgrimage, while no pilgrimage exactly alike, I feel confident I'm more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. Well done. It's been an honor. It's not as much as I would have liked, but let's go home. Once we're home, we'll end the episode from there. Cannibal. Expose that secret. They'll arrest her for cannibalism. They're just gonna mess around there. 50-50. Come now, I'm sure you can make amends. And did. Gentle mooing and scent of manure are all of Hago's hillside pasture lands. Offered the traveler. There's also screaming farmhands, centaur bellowing, and an escaped bull on the road before us. The behemoth charges to and fro in great distress until it fixes on a victim. What kind of name is that? Turco-Hephthalite. That's an odd sounding name. Thomas Panic Street. There's an open gate to get a hold of these behind. Just one of us needs the courage enough to lure it. Come over here, you loathsome bull. 100% chance that I capture this bull successfully, and I'd be a bullfighter. Yep, got him. We have enough room in our crypt to welcome both of you. I don't know about that. Almost home. Oh, not quite, but just gotta get through this winter. Don't want to get frostbitten here. Oh no! What happened? Assassinated. Oh, there goes my chance at spreading the dynasty to whichever. Build it up. After a long day of travel, the horizon starts to bleed to warm colors. Take a moment to pause, close my eyes, and breathe. Careful, my caravan leader took her screams, pointing at the drylands beyond the Overhaul. What looks like a small road running into the wild. After it, an orange figure would easily recognize. I'll personally find you, my dear Escort. There you are. It doesn't take much to track the growling and broken twigs on the origin. Escort sits over a leaflet, licking the orange paws from the blood of the victim. The squirrel's almost recognizable, right next to, just say, ha, I need to be successful. Well done. Well, my journey has been a long one, but I finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Flamens treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insisted it has changed something about me, whether I could see it myself or not. It's good to be home. And with that, we'll end the episode on that note. Which, as you can see, I don't think the realm has expanded at all. It's just a bunch of internal squabbling between vassals, especially the concerns of what's going on down in Punjab, which I'm not particularly, liking it, especially when you've got a zealous person who views our faith as evil. See? So that's concerning. And plus, I took the reins of giving to my aunt as the house head, as she's off to fight more internal wars. Even though she's deep in the debt. Well, whenever I make more money, perhaps I'll give it to her as a way of getting her out of debt so her troops can fight better. Would have to hate that if she loses the throne. That is a hideous looking bastard, but the helmet kind of hides it, so it doesn't matter. So, who knows what the next episode will be like. Because, got rid of my, father's still around, but he's a monk. He's out of the line of succession, which is good, as it will remain in the Zunbil dynasty, as it should. But I lost a person who I was rigid betrothed to, which doesn't bode well for, renown gaming and such. But nevertheless, that's all up to you who runs these kingdoms. If you're along with your other artifacts and a couple of other things that increases your renown. So, in the next episode, as I will continue this strategy on focus strat. You know what I mean. So by that time, I would be well capable enough in leading an army to fight wars of whatever that threatens our sovereignty, and among other things. So we'll see you in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.